and it was golf. Golf, the Genesis Open. Hey, it's been a week. It's been a week. Last week, it was, there wasn't much. There wasn't much. We had a couple random little talks. That golf tournament wasn't bad. But this week, there's fights, there was golf, a little bit of LIV Golf nonsense, just boo-boo, okay? We got music, all kinds of new music, but we have to start with golf. Sunday, Saturday I worked. Okay, Saturday I worked, so I try to watch as much as I possibly can, but I had to keep turning it off, disconnecting it, logging back in. I was at work, boom, boom, boom. But I watched enough, a lot. But then Sunday, wake up, watch a little bit. My kids are starting to hate it just a little bit. Maybe they're getting a little bored, but they still get into it. Go over to my parents, had a little barbecue, had some fun, rush back home. Now it's 3 o'clock, maybe around 3 o'clock. And I see, what's his name? I said, nobody. He might be that guy. And I keep thinking that he looks like he's 50. But anyways, he's in the lead. And I'm like, man, Jacob Bridgman. He's in the lead. And I see Rory was paired up with him. So they're in the last group. Bridgman, Rory McIlroy. This is the Rory Podcast. All good things. I'm excited. Now I'm locked in. And my kids want me to change the channel. But I'm not changing the channel. Rory's right there. They're on the 14th, 15th hole. Rory's about 3-4 back. And if there's anybody that you don't want behind you, it's Rory McIlroy. And Bridgman probably feels that. And he has this little gap. And usually that gap might be good on somebody that is not that good. But it's Rory. And he knows that of all people, you don't want to be trailed by Rory. Rory, he has one putt to go. Goes, doesn't go in, par. Then you had, I forgot who it was. They made a birdie, and then now they are in the clubhouse at like 18 under, I believe. Might have been 18 under. He's locked in. Bridgman goes, and he continues, and he bogeys. And it was a bad bogey, too. Then Rory birdies. So now Rory's only 2 back. He's only 2 back. And on the last hole, Bridgman, he needs Bridgman to bogey. You don't think it's going to happen? You truly don't think it's going to happen. And he's on the green in 2. Rory is now 2 back. And if he would have made the birdie before that, it would have went to a playoff. But wasn't Rory's time. Rory now has a 50-footer, 100-footer, a long putt for birdie. Lines up, puts it in, and it goes in. Crowd goes nuts. Bridgman's shaking because he has to par, I don't know, maybe 20, 30 feet. Don't know, but it's long. And everybody's watching you on the 18th, and Rory just birdied. So now he's only up 1. Long putt, puts it short. You know the nerves are there. Nerves. Shaking, probably sweating. Probably thinking his wife's going to leave him. If he misses this putt, just shambles. Pure shambles. He leaves it, I don't know. Let's say like the putt was probably 30 or 40 feet. He probably leaves it like a good 5 to 7 feet short. Maybe a little shorter. He's nervous. He's super nervous. Actually, that's probably far. It's probably only a couple feet short, but still, probably like 3 feet short, okay? You could tell I don't know nothing about no feet. But on the TV, it looked far. Now that I'm thinking about it, it probably wasn't that far. But on the TV, it was far, okay? So we're going to go with the far putt. He left it short. It's terrible. You know he's nervous. He's cooked. He's so cooked. He makes it, man. He pars this trash, and you don't see Rory and him going to a playoff. As a fan, I was just dying to see that. But he wins, man, fair and square. That's cool. His first PGA Tour win, Jacob Bridgman. Um, but yeah, super cool. It was the Genesis um, Invitational. Yeah, the 2026 Genesis Invitational hosted by Tiger Woods. What a cool win for your first win. You shake Tiger Woods' hand, and then Tiger Woods giving you compliments. Hey, Bridgman did on Friday or Saturday. He got a 7-wood from some crazy number, 200 and something crazy number, and he hit it like inches away from the hole. And Tiger Woods shouts him out, and he says, Tiger Woods tells Jacob Bridgman that he wishes he could hit his 7-wood like that. So that was super cool. Um, I'm sure he's going to remember that forever. It sucks. It sucks when someone like that wins because Rory, your favorite player, is right there and he could have had him. So it sucks, but it's still cool. Okay? You always got to hate a little bit. Just a little. Remember, it's not hating if it's a fact. That's what Oscar de la Hoya says, and I love his videos. So there you have it. That was it. Keep it short and simple. I'm not gonna bore you guys with every single player, but I'm a nerd, man. I love golf, everything about it. They interviewed Rory McIlroy after, post, and they said how he felt about missing that, or no. They were asking him how it felt to make that long putt, but you still lose by one stroke. And he got like a little cocky, kind of. Maybe like, I don't know. It was kind of annoying a little bit, but I love Rory, so he can get the pass. But he's like, and he's like, nah, it didn't really bother me too much losing by one stroke because that putt that I made gained me like $500,000. He said 4 or 500K. 500,000. Are you crazy? 500,000 for a putt. A putt. Oh man, me and the boys probably spent a couple $100 on a golf on a random broken tee golf course. Probably spend $500, piss drunk, and shoot like a 130. So one putt is $500,000. Nuts. But it's Rory. That's Rory, man. I wish I could. Imagine you go putt. You make a putt, and then it's $500,000. I mean, I make a putt, and the boys roast me or something. Half a mil. Crazy. But that's it. That was golf. This week was kind of short on the golf. I mean, I could talk all day about it, which leads me to the next point. I feel like there always has to be something negative. Something negative, you know. There's like love and positivity and then hits. And was it last week, I think, that they had a LIV Golf tournament? I have no idea. I don't watch trash, okay? I usually only watch gold. Every once in a while, I watch some trash. But I didn't watch it again, so I don't really know. I think it was last week. But they got, is it David Feherty? He used to be on the PGA Tour. Then he went to LIV. They paid him a bag. No idea how much they paid him, but enough. And he's chopping it up with some other guy on the LIV Golf Tour. And he says, David, this week at the LIV Golf tournament, I have no idea what it was. They're now talking and saying that all the fans and blah 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 are talking about how this tournament on LIV Golf is going to be the 5th major. And they're really like serious, but they're not serious. It's just trolling. It's truly like it's like the MAGA Golf League, right? It's gonna be some crazy stuff. They're trolling. They're trying to bring in crowds, trying to bring in that energy. have people talk about him, and it started trending a little bit, just a little wave, this little baby one like that. Okay, people tweet and talk about fifth major. Stop. We don't need that. I don't need that negativity. Like that Michael Jordan video where when he was going like this to the little boy. It's nothing crazy, but I don't need that. We don't need to be seeing that. We don't need to be hearing that. So it's the same thing. Stop it. It's not gonna be the fifth major. Enough. But that's trolling. It works. Have at it. I'm done. I feel like I get on the little scroll, then it's LIV Golf, and somebody's just saying some crazy shit. I'm done. Okay? That's it for golf. We got a lot of short ones today because there's a lot of stuff that happened. The Packers, the Green Bay Packers. This one's easy. Okay? They got rid of the special teams coordinator, and when you start picking at like little things, I mean, we can sit here and you get your team and you pick this, you pick this, you pick this. You probably have a long list of all the fucking things that you should do or that you would like to do, because we in ourselves like to think we're coaches and we know more than the coaches. Alls I know is that it was it's going to be a good thing. Okay, the Packers dropped the ball literally too many times on that side on the special needs. Okay, and and it's going to be a good thing that this happens, because the Packers are going to win the Super Bowl now next year. Okay, they're going to hire somebody incredible, and it's going to be awesome. And now it's going to be a special team for next year's Bourbon Bowl. I'm telling you, I like to have a little bit of hope. This is a good first step for the Green Bay Packers. Little redemption tour. The Bears are going to Indiana. They're the Indiana Bears now. So we have it next year. It's going to be a lot. It's going to be fantastic news. That's it. You don't hear too much right now because the NFL's not going on right now. But it's going to be really good. It's going to be really fun and good things. Good things. We needed some special like this, okay? Good news. Short, good news. That might be as far as sports. We continue with sports, but fights. Lots of violence, lots of fights, lots of boxing. Good boxing weekend, okay? We have to start off with Saturday night. It was Ryan Garcia. Now, I'm not his biggest fan. Not his biggest fan. He talks a lot of shit. A lot. On Twitter, he goes crazy. He even entered the politics world. Hey, when you enter the politics world, especially on Twitter, Twitter's a scary place, or X. Okay, I still call it Twitter to give myself a little bit of hope that there's some kindness in this world, because it's a bad place, bad place to go scrolling, especially with your algorithm and it pops this. But Ryan Garcia talks a lot of shit, disrespects a lot of people. He that's it. Talks a lot of stuff. So going in the fight, all my buddies are going for King Ryan Garcia, except me. And Barrios, I knew he was caca, but I'm like, let's just go with the underdog. It's gonna be entertaining. Ryan Garcia has lost a few already to Tank. Forgot the last one that he lost. It's his comeback season. He's been talking a lot of stuff. He wants Shakur. He wants couple fighters, but he's popular. He's that guy, popularity. He comes in, he walks out to Vicente Fernandez, fire. So that gives me, I was like, ooh, pull a little this side, but it's still good. I'm still going for Barrios. But he beat the shit out of him, man. I mean, it was just it was a good fight. It was a good fight. And the whole time I kept thinking he looked big, he's cheating. I'm just talking shit though. I have no idea. No idea. I don't think he cheated, right? But it was a good fight, man. He whooped him almost every round. The first round hit him right here on the top. Maybe that kind of gave him a little push right there. but it was good. Knocked him out. We went nuts. We went crazy. He almost knocked him out a couple more times. You start thinking if boxing, why it's, I shouldn't say dying, but it has gone a little bit like this. It's just because it's frustrating when I feel like as a fan, you can clearly see that he has the power to knock him out and you just don't do it. And I don't know. I mean, it's always going to be that boxing talk, right? When you with your boys and what you'd have done here, you could have done this, you could have done that. And um it's just it's tough, man. And then like what as we're watching this fight, I have the another TV right underneath watching Sean Strickland on the UFC, and that fight was, boring too. So we were like comparing both of them. It's like, oh yeah, the UFC one's gonna go crazy, and then you know what I mean? Like boxing, I don't know. I just feel like Ryan Garcia could have laid him out pretty clean. He looked big. He looked, ready. I'm excited for his next fight. If he fights Shakur Stevenson, I mean, that's fire, fire. That's what the fans want. But then you have Shakur Stevenson that's a little Floyd Mayweather. It's boring. Okay? Hit, don't get hit. But maybe Ryan breaks him out. I don't know. It was an entertaining fight. It was cool. But that's it. That's it. It was a good fight. Ryan Garcia looks in shape. He looks like the guy that before. I think maybe the social media and just, fashion and rich and wanting to be that guy kind of got in his head a little bit for the past couple years, but he looked good. He looked good. If you missed out, go watch the clips. It was nice. It was nice. It was a good fight. Then then I'm not used to Sunday night fights. So I had to rewatch the clips because I was really, really tired. So I caught most of what I could. It was late. They should do it Friday nights. But Claressa Shields, she ended up fighting. It was the second fight between her, forgot her name, excuse me here. Uh, Franchon Crews-Dezurn. I'm probably butchering that bad, but that's who she fought. Okay, um, and yeah, that was fire. I mean, they were banging. You gotta Google Claressa Shields round 6, and they were just mopping each other. Boom, 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 boom. She was banging. Claressa. I mean, they were both fighting. There's no knockout or anything like that, but it was uh it was fire. That fight should have been Saturday night. Ryan Garcia should have fought on a Monday night. Sean Strickland should have just never been on TV. So that's what you do. You do Saturday, you do Sunday, and then like a Tuesday night joint. Claressa Shields should have been that Saturday, but I get it. I get it. More crowds, it's bigger, makes more money. I understand. But for me, I would have loved to see those like that. But incredible fight. Yeah. I mean, she calls herself the GWOAT, the greatest woman of all time. And hey, man, I wouldn't get in the ring with her. Fuck that. But it was fire. It was fire. That was a really good fight. So shout out Claressa Shields. Papoose is always with her. You know, they went from, what was it, Remy Ma to this one. And yeah, looks good things, man. They look happy. They're cool. They're always like showing out their outfits and yeah, I don't know. Maybe it's a tension thing. I have no idea, but it's working. They look happy. They look cool. So shout them out. That's tight. Good fight. Good fight. If you didn't catch it, go catch it. Hey, on a couple pods ago, I was talking about how Floyd Mayweather, I'm not his fan. He's the guy that literally started boring fights. And I will always stand by that. They hit and don't get hit. I understand it. It makes money. That's the point of boxing. Nobody's watching that, right? It's like Julio Cesar Chavez, like back then, like you were banging. You're banging. Oscar de la Hoya, Juan Manuel Marquez, Antonio, like, what was it? Marco Antonio Barrera. All of them. I mean, you're like you want to put on a show, you want to knock your opponent out, and now it's not like that. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because Floyd Mayweather is broke. Or back. I'm sorry, okay? I meant to say back at first, but he's back, okay? I don't know if he's broke. I know he has more money than me, but he could have ran out of all that money, and now he wants a payday, and it's not an exhibition. They said it's professional, okay? He's back. So then I'm like, well, I'll just go on the pod. We'll talk about Floyd. He's back. But then, just earlier today, my brother sends me a text. I had seen it, but then my brother sent it. Oh, no, no, no. I lied. My brother sent it to me, and then it looked like a what if poster. But then no. Seconds later, Netflix, a Netflix show, Floyd Mayweather, Manny Pacquiao 2. I think they're like 50. 47, 49. It's going to be awful, and I can't wait to host it. I cannot wait to host it. Okay? It's going to be a keg-a-thon, and it's going to, the carne asada, the beers, the pong, the cornhole, the big screen. They get you. They get you. It's going to be watched. It's going to be terrible, but I can't wait. I can't. Every once in a while, you need to watch something terrible. So you watch like The Real Housewives, Salt Lake City, and Floyd Mayweather versus Pacquiao. Terrible, terrible, but it's entertaining, and I can't wait. And everybody's gonna be there. We'll see what the fuck happens. Okay, I have no idea what's gonna happen. I'm pretty sure Floyd's like 49, and Manny's at least 47. So, uh, hey, if Manny gets laid out like homie, like he got laid out 13 years ago, whenever that was, I mean, I'd rather that happen to Floyd, but hey, that would be nuts. Another meme, shit, be another meme 2026. That'd be fantastic. I don't want them to get hurt. I feel like that's the jacked up part about boxing is like you talk like you want them to get hurt, you don't. Nah, you just want them to get a little, just a little like and then that's it. Hey, that's it for boxing. But my boy is my man, Shia LaBeouf. Okay, we're gonna keep it short on this one because I mean it's just Shia doing some crazy shit. At what point? I always wonder at what point do you stop defending a person, right? Because I love him, one of my favorite actors. I'm sure he's everybody's one of everybody's favorite actor. Last movie I seen him in, Honey Boy. Was it Honey Boy? Yeah. He talks about his life and he like plays his dad and him at the same time. I think there's a lot of trauma there, but he's out in where's that city where like all they do is gig? Mardi Gras in Louisiana. Yeah, over there. What the hell is it called? Can't think of the hell is it called. Let me see. Oh, New Orleans. Jesus, New Orleans. Okay, he's out there. He's acting up, man. They start clipping. They started saying that he was saying like homophobic slurs like the week before or something like that. He was headbutting people that he's done that and then they showed the video of him getting mopped up, man. But the guy beating him up was like, dude, chill, stop, man. And then he goes to jail, then he comes back out, and then he's just showing people his release forms. Ah man, I feel bad for him. It has to be trauma. Um you just man, I could sit here and talk about trauma all day long, and we as adults have to move forward, but it's hard, man, seeing him go through that. But there's also that piece where it's like you can't feel bad for him. He's always gigging. He's getting in fights, man, and I don't know. Someone check in on Shia. I would, okay, but you can see I'm a nobody, okay. I'm just a fan. I'm just the guy in the corner giving you the review on my boys. Someone go check on him, okay. Share this video and then tell him that I'm caring for him. And then maybe if he sees this video, he can have a little change of heart, okay? And then he'll start dropping dime ass movies again, and we get the old Shia back. So Go watch the video, but it sucks, man. We don't need that. We don't need that. That's it for boxing. That's not boxing, but that's it for boxing, okay? All right. We have to, it's been a summer where everybody says Drake, the best rapper, Kendrick, the best this, everybody, okay? But CyHi The Prynce the other day, and if you don't know who that is, get to your corner. Just go to your corner. I'm tired of your shit. I'm tired of everybody. You don't know who CyHi The Prynce? He's your favorite rapper's favorite rapper. Your favorite rapper is not out rapping CyHi. Nobody. Not the game, even though he needs to stop. The corniness has gone too far. Kanye literally says that. So if Kanye's your favorite rapper, then maybe you should listen to CyHi's good music. He tweets and he's talking about J. Cole's album, right? Saying that kind of like rap is boring, right? And he sparks an outrage, and everybody starts mopping him, and all the J. Cole fans start attacking him. And man, listen, it got so big that he goes and literally drops a track, and it was hard. CyHi, the type of dude that will rap, make it sound so fire. You've never heard anything like it, and but then it's so fire you didn't even understand what the hell he was talking about. Then you got to go Google what the hell he was talking about, and then it makes it that much harder. He's that guy. So he goes on Twitch, he goes live. I go on there, I start asking him questions. He responds to me. I geeked out. I can't wait. It's been 10 years. I don't know if it's been 10 years. Let's see. Since he dropped No Dope on Sundays. If you haven't heard No Dope on Sundays by CyHi, um, uh, go listen to it, okay? It's one of the best rap albums ever made. 2017, so 9 years ago. So we're pushing 10 years. It's been that long. So CyHi's coming. Nobody's ready, and I'm ready. I'm excited. I can't wait. So go listen to CyHi. It's called No Competition. I think it was produced by Kanye. So if you're not a fan of Kanye, I don't blame you. But just listen to the song and then get the Kanye out of your head, like that he produced it, and then just go back there. Fire. CyHi News. Okay? Sparked an outrage. Now everybody's on him. And I love it. I absolutely loved it. But we have more rap talk. There's this rapper named LaRussell. I've heard a few tracks. So hey, don't kill me, okay? If I say some crazy shit and he's your favorite rapper, okay? It's your opinion, okay? It's my fact. That's it, okay? He's not bad. He's not bad. No, no, no. The dude could rap, but he goes on an interview and he starts talking about how he was Lil Wayne's biggest fan, right? Then you get older and then you start thinking, um, or you start paying attention, and then you start thinking, okay, well, Lil Wayne wasn't saying shit back then. He didn't say that. He simply said, Wayne wasn't talking about nothing. And now everybody is going down him. Everybody's piping him. You're not ready for that talk, okay? He's he was boy. I think this cat might be like 29 or 30 years old. So by the time 2010 maybe, this kid has to be 15, 16 maybe. Lil Wayne's era was 07, 08, like the crazy stuff around that time. So he's already younger, right? He's already younger. He's already getting he's already kind of listening to the late Lil Wayne stuff, but even if you listen to the earlier stuff, I mean, Carter 1, fire. The Carter 2 was easily one of the greatest albums ever made. Hustler Music, one of the best songs ever made of all time. Of all time. And then is it the Carter 3 that has the Mr. Carter with Jay-Z? That's one of the best fucking songs ever, ever, ever. But if you sit there and you really think about all the shit, the drought, all his mixtapes, he's not talking about nothing. He's talking about drugs. He's talking about girl. I mean, but then there is an art to talking about nothing, right? Like he might be the biggest rapper of all time of talking about nothing. Okay. Literally, I feel like dying. Oh, only when the drugs are done, I feel like dying. When I heard that song, I was a kid singing that song. Let me see how old I was. When did that song come out? Like literally, you hear those songs. Now, can you say that it was trauma from him? Okay, I get that. I get that. But that still doesn't make that song sound like a really good hip hop song, right? Is it legendary? Probably is legendary. But yeah, I mean, he has a point, right? Now everybody's talking about it. On the Joe Budden podcast, they're saying that when you when when you're gonna talk about Lil Wayne, you better be at a certain level to talk about Lil Wayne. I don't. That's one of the dumbest things I've ever heard. People are gonna have stuff to say, and it's true. It's true. What I'm trying to say is look at all of his songs, and you're probably only gonna pick a couple that it's like, oh man, this was a really good hip hop song. He was really rapping his ass off here. All the other ones, I mean, yeah, he's rapping about dumb shit, wild stuff, and drugs. This I don't remember the last time I had some buddies over, had some beers, chopped it up, and played Lil Wayne. Didn't. Don't remember that at all. I'm sure most people don't. That's what he's trying to say. Lil Wayne is one of the greatest rappers of all time. Two things can be true. And so, yeah, I feel bad for LaRussell. Literally, he's getting cooked, fried. But that's what it is. It's the truth. It's the truth, okay? There you have it. Lil Wayne news. Okay. But there has been a little bit of Lil Wayne hate lately, with the Super Bowl and yeah, but I mean you've seen the videos of him performing certain songs. You wouldn't want to see him at the Super Bowl. See, that is the point. So there you have it. Everybody's gonna have an opinion, especially on Lil Wayne. And I'm kind of on his side, man. So it is what it is. Hey, so Ti. We talked about that on the last pod, I think, how Let 'Em Know is like the hardest song right now. Well, Lil Wayne and 50 Cent started going at it. I think they started disrespecting each other, like not even disrespecting, like taking little jabs. And I think Ti called him out for a verses. Um, and then I started thinking about it. I think he would mop 50. But anyways, fast forward, 50 didn't want to do it. 50's a troll. 50, I feel like he thinks he's that guy, like in that other world in the movie spaces with the rich folks. And he tries to stay away from the hip hop scene, but he still makes power, Kanan, and all that stuff. Anyways, he didn't want to do it, and they started getting disrespectful. Um, I forgot what the first like stab. I forgot the first stab, but he then posted a picture of Tiny, his wife, and that's where it got disrespectful. Then you have King Harris, his son, go at 50 on some wild shit. Wild. He literally started talking about 50 Cent's mom and grandma that have passed and but he was defending his mom. So I mean, what are you gonna do, right? He was literally like talking, defending his mom, right? I mean, Ti's wife. Like, yeah, man, it was crazy. It was actually kind of like a really aggressive video. I did not expect that, especially we were just talking about him earlier with the elephant, taking off his chones in Thailand. But then he got like a little gangster, and then and it sounded like he was Ti's son defending his mama. So it was tight, but it's getting kind of crazy. Then Ti drops a fire little snippet, bars for days. He sounds like the best trap. I mean, he sounds like that guy. He sounds, and he even has the hat crooked like he used to. I mean, I think it's going to be a Ti summer. and he's having like a little like a little snippet. He has his son King right here, his wife, him, and then later I found out that was his mom. They're eating steak, and he's like rapping about it. It's so hard, so hard. And then he gives his mom a kiss, and then he posts about how that's his biggest flex, taking care of his mom, and fire, fire. So I don't know, man. I mean, they woke him up. Ti is out here rapping better than your favorite rapper. Jesus, I swear to God, like right now, everybody can stop rapping right now and let Ti just come back. And I think they woke him up. I think Ti is. I don't think he wanted to get into this negativity, right? Like everyone's trying to be positive right now, but 50 just looks like the guy that just kind of pisses everybody off, and Ti was that person. But go check that out. Fire, super fire. Team Ti all day. 50's been corny. He's been corny lately, okay? I'm done. I'm done. Right now I'm done. Check in with me next week. I got mood swings. I have these little mood swings, but right now, Ti. Team Ti all day. I'm a fan of his son now, too. Defend your mom. That's just fire. That's it, dudes. We got a lot of rap. We had a lot of boxing, golf, Rory, the Packers. And I can't wait for football. I cannot wait for football. I love the Packers. Hey, so today's or this week's watch. All right. Um, Driving home at a stoplight, and there was like some construction, some crazy shit sitting there. I'm like, what to watch? My wife didn't cook a Friday night meal. Okay. It's okay. It's okay. I love her. I picked up B Dubs. I was scared to pick up B Dubs because they don't know how to cook their wings right. But I did it because I was craving the flavors. Boom, boom, order it. Um, then it says you unlock with your purchase of 20 bone-in wings for $20 and a large fry. You unlocked a 30-day trial for Apple TV. Do you accept? I said, fuck it. I got to watch a new show called Shrinked on there. So I did it. Accept. I get home, scrolling, and I see a movie, okay? And it shows Denzel Washington. I pressed the trailer because it's Denzel. I never heard of it. Never heard of it, not once. Click the trailer, and the first thing I see is A24. This room right here, these corners, shh, I should be working for A24. A24 does nothing wrong. So Denzel, A24. I instantly click out of the trailer. That's the movie night. Okay? Tell my wife it's movie night. It starts off with, I don't know, man, just corny. Okay? Okay? This, I don't know. Okay. Anyways, it's called, let me see here. Highest to lowest. And it's made or it's only on Apple TV. So it's one of those Apple joints uh, with the Denzel. It starts off with annoying music, okay? This might be a good review or bad review, and I hope some people feel this way, but I probably wouldn't have watched this movie if I knew it was made by Spike Lee. I'm not the biggest fan. I've seen some trailers, I've seen some snippets, stuff like that. I'm not. I think I'm more of a fan of Spike Lee, but the movies, I seen the Denzel one when I was a kid. I gotta rewatch it. The He Got Game one. I gotta rewatch that one. But anyways, um, it's called Highest to Lowest. It's on Apple TV. It's Denzel Washington. Highest. Oh, highest to lowest. It's on Apple TV. You have Denzel Washington. It's made by Spike Lee. So my wife asked me what I played, And I just told her it has Denzel, blah, blah, blah. Anyways, Denzel Washington plays a rich, um, like a like a music producer, right? Rich. He's found all these artists and he wants to make a he's trying to make a bigger business move. Spark it up again. They end up kidnapping his godson. Um, and then he's trying to figure out how to get him back. They want some money. It's one of those movies, so I didn't give it away. That's it. That's all I'm gonna tell you, okay? Spike Lee, man, I love the art that he focuses on. I understand. New York everything. I mean, I can't wait to go to New York. It's one of my dream cities to go visit. So I love those things. They're he literally is promoting the Yankees, the Knicks. Um, a lot of Puerto Rico flags were on there, so that was super cool. Denzel. Um, but yeah, you got like Rick, but then he starts. I don't know, man. I just think it's corny. Rick Fox was on there like a coach, and who else was on there? Like ASAP Rocky. He plays. I'm not gonna tell you who he plays, but he's on the TV. I don't know. There's just some. Ice Spice was on there. I forgot. Oh my God, it's getting bad. Okay, this might be the worst Denzel Washington movie I've ever seen, or the greatest. Maybe I'm missing something. Tell me if I'm missing something. Oh, I don't think I'm missing something. My wife fell asleep. My wife fell asleep. We fell asleep. I had to rewatch it the next day. I'm serious. I don't do that. I'm a good reviewer. I'm a good film watcher. It was bad. But look, it started getting good towards the end. Maybe you'll feel the same way. Should you watch it? If you have Apple TV, definitely. If you don't have Apple TV and you're one of those Android guys that doesn't fuck with Apple at all, perfect. Don't do it. Don't do it, okay? The music, like Spike Lee doesn't know how to stop the music. I understand his goal. I understand the culture he's trying to show off, and there's a lot of cool scenes, a lot of cool art, stuff like that. But God, man, it was bad. I don't know. It started getting good towards the end too. The beginning, the music, Jesus, stop it. But there you have it. That was my watch of the week. I never even heard of the movie. I try to watch stuff like that, but we got right to it. Go watch it. Go watch it. Don't listen to me, but listen to me. I think you might hate it. But if you're, it's like the review of the J. Cole album. You know, the J. Cole fans are gonna fan out about it. The Spike Lee fans are probably gonna fan out about it. So, um, yeah. So yeah, it's just about that. Shows music, shows a bunch of different artists. If you're a fan of Ice Spice, she's in it. So, yeah, I ended up watching an Ice Spice movie. No, that's my take this week. But yeah, wasn't bad. Yeah, it wasn't bad. I'm just not the biggest fan. So, I should have watched the trailer, but that's what you get when you get 824 and Denzel Washington in one. So, but it was a good watch. It was a good watch. That's it, guys. What a week! I feel like I just talked for 3 hours. It's probably only been 30 minutes, but we're clocking in episode 6, man. The Losey Podcast. Fire. See you guys in a little bit.